Alright guys, I'm not saying this is definitely going to happen, but prepare for a cyber attack on September the 3rd, 9/3. It truly looks like there's going to be a cyber attack. So myself and my community have been discussing this date now for a while, and I'll be shocked if something major doesn't go down. So if we look at these images from 9/11/2001, the terrorist attacks in New York, to 9/3/2021, 7,297 days. 7,297 is the 930th prime. And I believe something major is going to go down on 9/3, September the 3rd. Also the 119s, which I'm going to discuss here. So 9/3 is on a day leaving 119 days left in the year, as you can see here. And is 119 days since the Colonial Pipeline cyber attack. If I go here, this right here, the Colonial Pipeline ransomware attack occurred on May the 7th. The time between May the 7th and 9/3, well, look here, 4.4 million. That cool number again. But the time between May the 7th and 9/3/2021 gets you 119 days. And look how 9/3 is on a day, leaving 119 days left in the year. Also look at the date numerology. It's identical. 53, 17, 17, 33, 15. 53, 17, 17, 33, 15. And then we have this, guys. On 7/9, like 79/2021, we had Cyber Polygon, an international capacity building initiative aimed at raising the global cyber resilience. Okay, they all met up and discussed all sorts of things regarding the internet and interconnectivity between people. Well, 56 days. 7/9/2021 to 9/3/2021 is 56 days. And just be aware that Society of Jesus, who I talk about in every video, gets you 56 and 79. Cyber Polygon, the big meeting they had occurred on 7/9, and it was 56 days from 9/3. So the 56 and 79. There's the 56, there's the 79. So anyway, so it says here, on May the 7th, 5/7/2021, Colonial Pipeline, an American oil pipeline system that originates in Houston, Texas. Houston, we have a problem, and carries gasoline and jet fuel mainly to the southeastern United States, suffered a ransomware cyber attack that impacted computerized equipment managing the pipeline. Imagine this affects the whole world. A cyber attack attacking the whole world, guys. I was thinking about it last night, just how important the internet is to the majority of people, especially in the Western world. For me, I would lose my Patreon, I would lose my YouTube channel, I would lose a lot of the income that I make, I'd lose a lot of the influence that I have. And I said years ago, they're building everybody up to be reliant and obsessed with the internet, but they can cut it at any time. I said this years ago. Oh, they're never going to cut the internet, it's too important. Well, these Luciferians will do whatever they want. And it looks like 9/3, I did a video on 93, how important that number is. So I think something's going to go down on 9/3. And I think it's probably going to be a cyber attack. I really do. But look at this, guys. The same numerology. May the 7th, September the 3rd. The same numerology. It's so obvious who's behind it at this point. Who's behind these cyber attacks? Who's behind coronavirus? Who was behind Black Lives Matter? Who was behind the whole fake moon landing? Behind the world wars? Who owns the pharmaceutical companies? Who owns the media? It's the Society of Jesus. And they worship Lucifer, guys. People just can't process that. If you include the end date as well, here, because you can include end date, it gives you 57 days between Cyber Polygon and 9/3/2021. And the Colonial Pipeline ransomware attack was on May the 7th. But it says here the date that it began, May the 6th, like 56. But the actual attack was on May the 7th. All ritual. Guys, if they get rid of the internet, it's going to affect billions of people so much, more than they can comprehend. And 7/9/2021, look how it occurred on 57 date numerology pure. So Cyber Polygon was on a day with 57 date numerology pure, and the Colonial Pipeline ransomware attack occurred on 5/7. Guys, these numbers are not coincidences. I'm trying to warn people here. And I always say in my videos, I hope I'm wrong, but I'm more often right. I hope I'm wrong. I hope there is no cyber attack on this date. But I think September is going to be an outrageous month. Whatever goes down. And then you have Public Enemy, who released a song called What You Gonna Do When the Grid Goes Down. Guys, imagine they just cut off the grid. No electricity. They control that, guys. They control the water supply, the electricity supply. They control all of that. And at any point, they can cut it off. That should worry people. That should really worry people. People don't know how much power these people have. But like I said, if we're all aware of who's behind it, we can fight these people. People like Public Enemy, they're members of the Order. They're members of the Order. This club's huge, guys. The Society of Jesus own these people. And this was released September the 25th, 2020. What you gonna do when the grid goes down? And from that date to 9/3/2021, guys, 11 months and 9 days. 119. And look here, 9/3 is 53 date numerology pure. And Public Enemy gets you 53 in the purest cipher. Guys, it's no shock that this song here, What You Gonna Do When the Grid Goes Down, was released on 74 and 38 date numerology. 74 and 38. Lucifer, 74 and 38. Let's look at the album cover. What is that? That looks like a cross on fire, guys. The Society of Jesus is the Society of Judas. So this is absolutely insane. Are all these coincidences? Possibly, I doubt it. These 119s. Again, 9/11, that date can be written 11/9 in some countries. The 11th of September. And then the stage has been set. You're going to start hearing a lot now in the news about possible cyber attacks. Just watch. It'll be everywhere soon. A recent survey from the UK and US-based security firm Tessian found that 56% of senior IT technicians believe their employees have picked up bad cyber security habits while working from home. Worryingly, the survey found that many employers agreed with that assessment. So a lot of people now are working from home. They were definitely working from home for about a year and a half because they got forced to work from home. And there's going to be all these new laws, guys. There'll be a cyber attack, then there'll be these new laws online where you can only access the internet if you do X, Y, and Z. There'll definitely be more restrictions as to what you can discuss, as to what you can type, as to what apps you can use. Guys, this is wild. A cyber attack's going to go down. And they've built up for this. Again, they foreshadowed it in movies, these cyber attacks. And they'll probably blame China, guys. They'll blame China. It's the Chinese that did it. That's what they'll do. They'll blame China. And people will fall for it. Just like they fell for the fact that the virus came from China. So all I'm saying here is prepare for a cyber attack. And also prepare for the grid to be cut. Can you imagine your life without electricity? Take 5 minutes to think about it. How your life would be without electricity. Personally, for me, I'll be stocking up in September on tuna and things like that. People will say, oh, you're crazy for doing that. Well, not really. Not really. That tuna can stay there for as long as I want it to stay there. But yeah, this guy's 7,297 days from 9/11 is 9/3/2021, and I think this is going to go down. And 7,297 is the 930th prime, like 93. So do whatever you want with this information. I'm not saying it's definitely going to happen. I'm saying there's some numbers that are concerning. And it's important that you do prepare for a cyber attack to occur on September the 3rd, 2021. Cheers, guys. Look after yourself.